Hello, hello, hello. Hello, guys. Why am I godoriwing? We're just gonna wait for a few more people to join us. I'm sure abantu basa catch up on the live SABC. Hi Lerato. Hello Makasandra. Hello Ngobzit. Number 1 to like. Nazo gefuneka. Halloween, guys. Hi Sitolepi. Guys, you know the deal, right? Mongen, we are like, before you even say hello, we are like, please. Hi, Yoliswa. Hi, Isaiah. Hi, Bongi. Hi, Mandlake. Krashia Pagadi, with Jesu. Hi, Fundiswa. Patiently waiting for your analysis. Hi, Azania. Hi, Nomsa. Hi, Bongi. Hi, Mklengi. Eish. Nah, like number 9. I like that. Yabona manisho ney'namba. Manisho ney'namba kanje ngiyaphuthuma, yes. Wabafana, hey Kwazi, are you guys gonna cover the case of Rosemary the second, or you're only doing Senzos? No, I am only doing Senzos. I don't know about Unoni, because her channel seems to focus a lot on like other stuff that is news related. Mina, I'm just doing this particular one because I took interest in it. I'm not really a person that follows Ama cases like that, you know. Ishmael, hi. Rosina, yes, my darling daughter, I'm stressed. Those lies will be admitted. Diagnosis depression. Yo, Gininda, one thing about him. To make a high quasi, I didn't listen to Gininda's BS today. Was waiting for the live. Thelma, hi Kwazi, I'm a new Sabi. I love you already. Hi Thelma, thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you do love and enjoy the channel. Lerato, like number 1. Yes, Lerato. Dorcas, hi. Sonto, hello. Alma, sawubona mantombela mkam. Kungqongqozwa nge-like bakithi. Oh, you already know. Kungqongqozwa nge-like. Uthi ungena nje ubu-like, please. Brown, hi Kwazi, how you doing today? I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing, Brown? Your legend, hello. Is it Tonko or Chonko? Hello. Auntie CK, hello. Hello, Mlambo Design. Nakho ngithi Mlambo. Jesu. Hi, Mlambo Designs. Magasandra, my BP is high. I can't focus on the other end. I'm happy Gininda with the sealed bag while Mangena said it was open. Who is lying? Hey, yazi ukuthini? At this point, Nolwandle, hi Kwazi, hi Nolwandle, Mlambo, kanti what's going on in that court? Yazi ukuthi amangabo guys, amangabo, they will get caught out at the end. They will get caught out. Bottom line is that they will get caught out. I'm just gonna wait for Runoni to join us, guys, before we can get started. There isn't like too much to talk about. But we'll dive into it as soon as Unoni joins us. Babalwa, hi njani, ndivela lo mlando Unoni. Thank you, Babalwa. Slender, hello, Slender. I see. Uyabashisa lapha Team States ku comment section ku SABC. I'm coming shortly, give me 5. Okay, no problem, Noni. Mamisa says, "Hi, beautiful ladies. Looking forward to today's commentary. If after today's proceedings there are still people believing that the state arrested the right suspect, then I give up." Hey, tell me about it. Oh, Pimangelo. Uyeza, uyeza. Uti 5 minutes. Domsadi, I also skipped today's proceedings. I will start watching again when the cross-examination starts. But then how are you gonna know that Ukininda has been lying if you don't watch what he's saying now? You know, you need to follow it so that it defends me. Those are the right questions. You're like, yeah. Uzugi Sani says, sorry to say this, Kwazi. Sometimes would be lost in court and there's you, then it would be clear. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, Uzugi Sani. Alf Mesh says, hi, Kwazi. Hi, Alf. Lindiwe, hey sisi, siyabonga ngawe. Ngiyabonga, mami. Zanele Molweni endlini. Hi Zanele. Auntie CK, SABC's coverage of this case is disappointing. Shame. They need to give others a chance. Ngoba they are failing dismally. Dismally, because what is this that we missed a whole 30 minutes of the proceedings? What was that? Bebe Pizingani. Baya disappoint Hashem. They are disappointing. Guys, Zini, you're not liking. You're not liking. There's 151 of us here, and there's only 89 likes, which means only 89 of you that are here watching me right now have liked this video. The rest, what's going on? Please, can you like the video? Please like the video. It helps us to reach a greater audience so that more people are aware of what is going on in our court. So please like. Tulisile, hello, voice of the community. Gininda is not honest. No, he's not at all. Queens, hi. Zanele, also ENCA was offline. SABC wa bora serious. SABC ya bora. Isinomkhuba nje. Like they're making a habit out of not giving us the right thing. Coverage with this case. Pumza, hello. Hello, Pumza. Sakila says Gininda the clown get laughed at by the whole court on a picture of a man. Excuse me. Oh my god. With dreads, that clown is a real joke. Yo, and the Ushoga Tumsholo, accuse number 3 lawyer, but I'll withdraw. Mshololo is going to touch on that picture when she does her cross examination, I'm sure of it. Zanele says, I just heard there was a load shedding, but a bit confused why the generator wasn't working. I did see the light go off for a bit, hey? Uze wasukumi guard. The guard literally stood up so quickly, and as don't be bonus whole accused balega or what, but he literally stood up so quickly. Lungisi Joanna says Gininda is correcting a lot. He said he was with Ntanzi when they were going to measure him, and quickly correcting, saying accused number 1. Then he was the one who signed for the release of the exhibits gun. Gininda, guys, I'll tell you something. Gininda, at this point, anything that Ntanzi has said, they're trying not to corroborate it by all means, because then Ntanzi will be ruled as a credible person, and that's not good for their case. So right now, anything that Untanzi has said, that Untanzi has put on record, that Untanzi has put out as a version, Gininda is trying by all means not to corroborate that version, Gandans. Because why? Then Untanzi was credible, which means that what? He was beaten up to sign this, which means what? That confession can't be used. So now we are pig Wutwain Untanzi on 17. Mangena said Gininda was there. Mangena said Gininda was there. Tanzi says Gininda was there, and Gininda still denying himself. But isn't it funny how Gininda says, I am the one who was leading the introductions, leading everything when it comes to the measurement of accused number 1, accused number 3, accused number 4, accused number 5. He even went as far as going all the way to KZN. But when it comes to Untanzi, who was right here in Pretoria, Uyapi Uti was there. Don't you guys find it surprising? Don't you guys find that surprising? It's crazy business. Crazy business.
Late, guys. Download phone. So when you send the message, it was, and I'm like, okay, 5 more minutes. I tapping cancel shit.
Askizi. You
I had
good?
to cancel the download because it's taking forever.
All right, Mara.
Sanibonani guys, ninjani? Niyaphila lapha ekhaya.
We good. We good. Unjani wena?
Ndiyaphila enkosi kakhulu.
We were already sort of into the conversation with regards to GININDA not wanting to corroborate Ntanzi's versions.
Limenemene uGININDA kwazi. uGININDA is busy. Not only that, he is also busy throwing people under the bus, literally. Uyazikhipha yena, uyazikhipha uclearisha igama lakhe, ezinye izinto ezenziwe ngumangena na whoever, nabomurhane uthi umurhane ozoyazi, hayi mina. Woo, I was like,
So before ungene ne, I was just saying, don't you find it surprising ukuthi uGININDA is saying to us with regards to measurements of all the accused, he was the one leading the introductions ukuthi imina uyena obeshaya warning statement, uyena obenza yonke into. He even went as far as going to KZN to get measurements accused number 5 eqala kabusha. But he's denying Awantan's. He was involved with all the other 4 accused. Only Ntanzi that he was not involved in. Uyabona ukuthi he doesn't want to corroborate version kaNtanzi yokuthi he was there because uNtanzi will then be seen as umuntu okhuluma iqiniso because everything he says comes up and vela as iqiniso, which means if Ntanzi is telling the truth about the fact that GININDA was there, then Ntanzi is telling the truth that he was hit and he did not write those confessions. So now they're trying to, by all means, not go in line with what Ntanzi is saying.
but it's not helping in any case. Liphalele lelibisi. Elibisi leli liphalele. You cannot fetch water from the ground. Mayengenile emhlabeni angenile. There's no way. Liphalele lelibisi awukhoni nje alingeli idliwe nazikati lezi. Liphalele lelibisi. Hayi. He can try, but Yima, tell me about there's a spiritual energy between GININDA and Ubaloyi, because Ubaloyi time and again he is telling him stop right there.
Uyamisa mese ebona ukuthi use-forward kakhulu. He even does this with his hand.
I'm like, nendlela ambheka ngayo leyo ukuthi ngitheni kuwe wena.
Hayi kune-disconnect. There's a disconnect there. There's a disconnect. Othi ngiqhubeke kancane nama-comments before we get started again. Guys, there's 317 of us lana and only 159 likes, 164 now. Please, can you like the live? Please, before we continue, please like the live. Let's push those numbers. I'm a like situ. And you like I got one. You don't like twice because if you like twice, then you're gonna unlike. You understand? So just like once, and if you're done, then it's good. Ongenile ongaka-like icela like. Please. Thank you. Comments ngigcine kuzukisani Ndabeni othi like and like. Please guys, like. Alma says anizwanga ukuthi ibuyile prefect yama likes nifuna iwisa nina. Yes, Alma batshele tu. Uzanele says let's chofoza impumulo kaSiskwazi Bear. Yes, that's for the like. Hello Nunku. Thank you so much for the super thanks. Really do appreciate it. And then Slender says, but what about the gold tooth of Ndanzi? Now he's not mentioning it. Crazy business. Why is he not mentioning it? And Usay mention accused number 3 now. Usay mention accused number 3 now.
Manake, isn't it because Dr. Spozonke came and said that he didn't have? And also, if you notice, he sometimes remembers the evidence of others. He sometimes doesn't.
Angithi that's the reason why Ubaloyi memleader umrifeyela kwama-evidence abanye abantu or ama-proceedings of when those people led that evidence so that he refreshes his memory. You haven't noticed Before I call it topic, let me refer you to the proceedings of the 7th of what, when Ramsipile said this to witness so, or when this witness said this, so that Gininda's memory is jogged up about what had been said about your specific evidence.
Enye into engiyithandile namhlanje ukuthi uRamsipili was so awake.
He was, hey? He was here. He was here. Loved it. Loved it. Azanya. I'm not confused. So the judge should have closed the case there. Gininda about the exhibit collection and received by forensic is pure lie. Sibulai says, let's not. It's not making sense. How did he do the measuring for other accused and leave Untanzi? Crazy business. So he left Umukola to do the measuring of Untanzi. Anyway, Lerato says, sure, Sister Noni, you are late.
Lerato, why you always come for me? Ngifike ngaxolisa. How?
Uzanele says something fish udlala ngathi lona uGininda. Uzanele says, hey sis Noni. Hello Noni, welcome. Mpilenhle says, ninjani bakithi siyaphila. Mpilenhle, thanks. How are you?
Zala.
Lindiwe says, hey my beautiful ladies. Hello Lindiwe. Alma says, wena mamngwathi seuna imvubu. Tulusile says, hi Mlambo Design says, I'm at my kids' Halloween event. We'll sign back in a bit. Ngoba kuningi. All right, Mlambo, enjoy the event. Mandla says, hello, Cece. I missed you guys. 3 days without you is not life. At least we're back, Manjo and Amal. Zanele says, Gininda is doing something that Muhola and Muhane were doing, that Mele Kubuzwe, EIO. Manje, niyena refer back, we must ask them. Isn't that weird?
Crazy business.
Bona bathi asibuza uGininda. uGininda mayefika naye uthi buzani bona. Kanjani-ke manje? Lydia says he's lying and everyone can see. Funeka says spiritual disconnect, Noni. Lydia says done, Han. Valda says, hello, beautiful ladies. Can't wait for the defense. He will say, I can't recall. Hueti says, hello, I'm in my like, please, let's like. Oh, hello, I'm in with my like. Please, let's like. Yes, guys, please like. Marupin says, afternoon, my faves. Hi, Marupin. Liponzo says, hi, Kwazi. Hi, hi. Sai says, Nangu Gininda segaya e Cleveland with Mangena.
Didn't Mangena go alone, Gandhi? And then babuya kunye, makbuyiswa. Then
No,
Gininda
from
wayithatha Firearm.
understanding, umangena waya yedwa khathi eyosilanda isibhamu.
Yes.
That was my understanding. He went alone when he fetched the gun, and then
Yes.
when he brought it back, they came together. Yeah, that's my understanding.
Me too, because uGininda kulapho wayeyilanda khona ezohamba nayo ayoyigcina kwi-safe.
Waze wathi umtshali, when umangena brought it back, I didn't even take it to the safe. Like same time
Yes.
ebeka uGininda wabeyithatha. I remember that evidence.
Yes, that's my understanding too.
Mangena went to Cleveland Police Station after comparing the test. Now it's Gininda. They went together. They went together. Cindy says, afternoon, guys. In kwenzakalani kanti kwela cala. Speaking of Ramsipili, what's going on with Nxumalo? Wathula kangaka?
But what must Nxumalo say, guys? I don't understand the people that keep on referring to Nxumalo. Because Nxumalo, what must he say? Client yakhe is not affected. Want that write notes for everyone. Anikeze umnisi, anike umshololo, athi kumnisi, athi nikeze umgomo. Even sekukhuluma umgomo ezulu. Everyone is given a note by Nxumalo. Amkhumbuze, buza le. So I understand le nto abantu besithi uNxumalo ukhebere like upholile nje. Uyasebenza guys uNxumalo.
Umalo kahle kahle yena akangeni ndawo, because la kumentionwe khona iclient yakhe ikwama-confessions, and ama-confessions are not gonna hold, they're not gonna hold when it comes to the other people that are mentioned. So Umalo really has nothing much to do lapaya. Like he doesn't at all. Guys, almost double the number of people. Ama likes, half. Please like, please like, please like. Ubongani says, Mina, I'm waiting for the defense. Nami, I cannot wait for them to open their case. Patience says, hi, ladies. If Ntanzi's bank statement was given to GININDA or was printed in 2023, it means Baloyi lied to Titi Tobani. Why GININDA denied to be with Ntanzi? Wathini
Manake
ukuthi Tobani? Wathini ukuthi Tobani?
bengifuna ukubuza leyo nto, number one. Number two, kunento engasoze yenze sense kum. Mr. Melda sent wena kwazi, when he came, didn't he say uNtanzi got paid nge-25?
I don't remember a pay date yakhe, hey?
Why mna ngine-25 in my head?
I know that the mines do get paid around Lauma dates Lao, but I'm not sure if Untanzi got paid on the 25th. Because another thing is that when they read the transactions, there were two payments that were made into Untanzi's account for November. I don't know whether those payments were payments a salary, you know. Thomas Mauto says, afternoon, ladies. Please advise what happened after long adjournment. We have no idea. We have no idea what happened. Unomzilicious, is it Nomzilicious? Says, hey family, yo, Gininda can lie for Africa content. Continents. Yo, Alma says, ngiyadlala mamgwathi, ngingamane ngishaye laba abangafuni ukulike. Mandla says, Mina, I don't like Mosipili withdrawing his objection when it comes to phones in clinics. No. I get why he withdrew. Because he had said that Senzo's phone was found under EE store. And it's true. Uzandi said if Senzo was found. But Ubaloyi was referring to Upink is saying that all the phones were, and that is true. If Onga Senzo did ping in clinics, we're going to Uzandi lied. So now it's just a question of saying the credibility of all the witnesses that have come against factual evidence is actually not corroborating. Corroborating. Pamela says, Kwazi, why is Gininda and Baloyi going on this phase? Do they want to finish before Ngo comes back?
That
Either
was
way,
my
no
suspicion.
noma bangaqeda before he comes back. Okusalayo yena uyabuya. Okusalayo yena uyabuya. Hi Kwazi, keep up the good work, ladies. Thank you so much, Christy. Ignatius Sanbona Nonke. Hi, sweetie. Lerato says, Mangena said he went to police station and fetch firearm. Now you are changing. Yes, Mangena did go to fetch the firearm. He did. Gininda only came when Mangena came to drop off the firearm. Then Gininda came to take it on the same day. So the firearm was collected on the 20th of July. And then Mangena took it back on the 27th of July, on the day that back to haunt them now. All the things that they did on the night of the incident are coming back to haunt them. Guys, unlike, yes, you guys are not liking the life. It's not fair. Aniko fair, Aniko right. Vladimir says, Mr. I forgot something, my lord.
And that I forgot something, my lord, it really pisses Baloyi off because that's when he starts singing.
The first thing I do when I get to this live is like, because I like you and your content, ladies. Thank you so much. In my thoughts, hey, traumatized. Untando bayamshaya ejele. Wayenama shubabi la. Did you see?
Uyastressa kodwa.
He's got these black marks, even here by his eye, and here on his forehead, and over here. Ngathi bayam.
I think it's stress kwazi.
Shame.
Akusiyonto encane ukuhlala ejele ungayazi ukuthi ufike kanjani phayana and awuyenzanga lutho.
Yeah.
I don't think negazi lakhe libaleka ngendlela ekufanele. I don't
Ne.
think so. Yeah. So if igazi lakhe aliflowi as it should because of his stress, obviously uzoba nendawo ezifamnyama. Even though he is dark.
Magasandra says the people in the house said the shooter had a gold tooth and was dark with tattoos. Now it's Carlos. Hey, wena kuning. Now the worst part is that Mesa Carlos, Carlos Mfishan. So how did he shoot like this? Was he standing on a chair? Did he get on top of the cupboard? The same cupboard where the bullets was found? Like, how did it happen? I'm very confused.
Banake, speaking of Carlos, did you see Carlos who I choose number 4, I choose number 5? They were in conversation the whole time. Kuthiwa makuthiwa igama lakhe kwangathi utheni ithule ke nina. Ipeni. Ngathi nakho Mr. Focus. Wabhala phatha picture number tonton. He was here. I was like, this guy is like mina ngeke ngishone nje for into engayazi.
Like photo number by 17. Photo number 15. Photo number 15. Athi umshololo. Hayi. See you accused number 3 though.
Baphela insino I choose number 4, 3, 5.
I'm thinking that's the photo yamgqumeni ne.
I think yiyo nami ngishilo.
Athi umshololo. Objection. Hey, God, maybe I should reserve my objection, but I see. GININDA, to me, it looks like him. I cannot wait for them to cross-examine on that picture because child. Ubamisa says Mangena said he went alone to fetch the firearm at Cleveland. You are spot on. Sibongile kwazinoni nginitshelile ukuthi yekani uGININDA nobaloyi bachule siyeza isikhathi sabo abapheke sizobaphekela abantu. Dutuzelo says, afternoon, ladies. Hi, voice of the community. Bayangihleka at work. I'm stressed with the case, manje. Tired with Mr. Muloi. Nuku says, what must Numalo say? Vele. Numalo is brilliant. Pamela says, also, Gwazi, couldn't it, since there is nothing on the state case, do they want the defense to apply for a section 174 and they don't want the defense to present their case? They know ukuba kuzovela the truth. Eish, uzoyigranta yini 174 rat. That's the thing. Sitholephi says kuningi
But
kuleli
if we apply wouldn't it help case yabo when they go to appeal because they tried everything and Lona okay, sorry, they are lawyers. Let's say bayicele ukuthi baze futhi ne-application proper eshoyo ukuthi ABCD. For instance, uPinky wafika wathi, i-DNA yafika yathi, yonke nje into, and then ba-apply i-section, including i-statements zabantu abasendlini, including i-ID kit, basho nje ukuthi it said this, and then i-statement zabantu abasendlini said this, i-confession ithi, so kuningi ongahlangani. Because of that, ayikho into direct elinka the accused to the crime. Then bam-aplayele. So uRatha makasenza ke i-rejection yakhe kofuneka naye abe clear ukuthi usho ngani ukuthi they still need to prove ukuthi ba-innocent. So I think it will be wise for them to actually request okokuba bazi, even if ke baqale babiza uDave, batsho i-evidence kaDave before a cross-examine, just nje aveze ukuthi this is what I found, because we have not heard the full report.
The thing is, if they start with uDave, that means ngeke basayi-apply bazokhona uku-applyela i-174 sebeqalile with i-defense yabo.
I don't know. That's why ngibuza ukuthi if bangakwazi ukumbiza yena kuqala and then bathi the reason simbizile ukuthi besifuna ukubonisa fully ukuthi ayikho icase yabafana. Because the reason benokumbiza for me is to ask him to come anikeze yakhe evidence ne, and then bathathe bazokwazi ulinka andithi kuzo zonke eza exhibit ekaPinky iphikisana nekaRhosi nekaStay, i-DNA yabakhupha, and then what else, njalo nje zonke izinto, i-statements zabo-accused, i-statements zabantu abasendlini, nalawo ma-confession law already. So ekaMangena needs to go versus eka Dave. So after that they can apply.
Usitholephi says kuningi kuleli cala uma ngena uhambe yedwa ukuyolanda isibhamu. Okay, I think I've clarified that one. Maphakathwayo says, Noni, as soon as you live this live, please check your Instagram inbox. As soon as you leave this live, please check your Instagram inbox. I sent you something I want you to see. Amanga Gazandi Kuman. Lydia says, sound is disappearing. Oh, okay, sorry. Doka says, Ushilo umama kaSenzo ukuthi amanyala azovela kancane kancane ayavela. That's true. Mrs. Aisha says, Ngumalo is following his name. Zitulele.
Of
Fiona says,
course.
these ladies, I beg, we international audience do not understand your language respectfully. Okay, Fiona, noted. Magasandra, I think next week the defense will start because now he is on accused number 3. And there's really nothing on accused number 4 and 5, besides the fact that they investigated and found them in jail. Nothing else. Dorcas says you are breaking
There
late.
is nothing quasi that like makes me laugh every time I hear it. Especially
You hear?
today when he said, and then we went to accuse number 5, and then he first agreed to speak to me, and then when we wanted to measure him, he walked away. I want him to tell us the full story. What exactly was he
What did he
saying when he was
say?
walking away?
Mina ngifuna ukwazi.
Ngifuna sona leso story. Ngifuna ukwazi the full story. What exactly did he say as he was walking? Did he say, ngijwayela kabi, uyangibhedela? Hawu, uyangibhedela. Ngifuna uzwa, uyangidakela, ngifuna uzwa utheni what? For him to let him be. Do you understand? For him to let him be. What exactly did he say? Ngifuna ukuyizwa, guys.
Magasandra, those bank statements were edited. Alma says Ngumalo is the clever black cat. I have seen so many notes given to other advocates by Nguma. That is the visible behind the scenes, very hardworking ama objects and supporting evidence. That's true. Alma says it's the 25th. So he was paid on the 25th. Hello is a submarine. Wait until cross-examination time. Yes, Noni, the HR said Danzi is paid on the 25th. So this should be interesting. Hello, boy boy. Alfmesh says, lol, people don't know what they want. When Numalo cross-examines, they want him to finish. But when he's quiet, they complain. There's no case here, hence he cannot object unnecessarily. That's true. Liponza says cross-examination is going to be lit. Will Keninda has a lot to explain or clarify. Lerato says SAPS have the photos claiming that they were taken on the 26th of October 2014, but the Vodacom Section 205 indicate that their number was nowhere near the crime scene.
But
Awuqhubeke lapho.
later, those photos are also indicating that accused number 3 was in Johannesburg.
Awuqhubeke lapho, girl.
Okay. Uti Unonkosi, is it me or the sound is not audible? Guys, can you hear me?
I think it was
Can
a
you
little
guys
bit.
hear me?
I think it was a little bit earlier on.
Okay. Usindi, yes, guys, client yakhe ivela kancane, I agree with you, but when Gininda goes on and on like Mshololo, every time she supports him to show the judge what they are doing is wrong, but Angili subsequent. No, I see Lunati, but you are trying to show you Uti, there is something that he does privately. Look at them when they work. He will write notes. If Ngumgomezulu, who is on the stand, who is busy there with mic, he will write notes, show ukuthi buza this, uyikhohliwe le and that. So that's what he does. He is very good with that. Umlangeni ngeke alingene ngoba kunama intruder la, ngeke alingane ama like, oh okay, ngoba kunama, and bayabathanda laba live. Usicelo satheleka thina bosicelo madwe awuthi ngithi like before I forget. Thank you so much Usicelo. Uzanele, my network isn't networking me today.
Was
Askis.
my
Is it Joburg people? Mvula Mbola, hi, Njomane, Kwazi, you are breaking. Tulsile, why Ntanzi bank statement has one name, Bongani, and Sandiso was not mentioned? If they are both in his ID book, why? Untutuzelo, it's Kwazi's network. Okay. Miss Aisha, best believe Mgomezulu is following everything from the comfort of his home. Uzofika city, we baba. Ladies, you are breaking. He is intelligent, ladies. Yes, Boypilo. Brown, hey Noni unjani? I already greeted my crush Ukwazi. Guys, I'm really disgusted by Gininda because he is so boring. Askisi. Ushuga, Kanti, the bullet went through the heart. It means he died on the spot.
It didn't go
Washo,
through the hearts. It didn't go through.
washo, washo
It
Ulowati, he died
it hit.
within minutes. But I don't remember this part. Yokuti bullet went to the heart.
It didn't go through the heart. It went through the end of the lung, the bottom part of the lung, on the left hand side, on the bottom part of the lung. So it yeah basta ilang. So therefore it caused the bleeding, ukuthi kuphukelela, and therefore the death would have taken seconds anyway.
Okay. Utimer, molweni bantwana bam abahle, baxeleleni bavalele umastermind kuvele inyani please. I-network is fine. Utshabalala Mncube wawumi kuphi when udubula usenzo? Uzane, ladies, did you catch that part where Gininda Empora ukuba how he framed accused number 3 in this case? Because all the pics zayofunwa in his Cleveland case kwenziwa this matching thing kwazofikwa kumgqumeni pic. Hey! Mdumiseni, uGininda isidomi sokuqala nesokugcina. Ubongani, guys, it's true that long we want to testify now he has disappeared. Asiyazi, guys. We don't know. Ulerato Gininda says he was objective, but he decided not to arrest or question Kelly Kumar. That's a subjectivity or a bias.
That's true.
U-Angie, kozwakala kobonakala esekuqoqwa asazi umphahlwa. Maybe application will be done by accused number 2 to 5. Accused number 1 has Makubo as a witness and other police officers. Okay. SABC guys, sounds gone. Hi team. Sithabiso. Bosisi njani niyayibona le power engaka akeza nayo uGininda the time wa-cross examina iyophela ngemini straw. Ujentro, I'm stressed ngale case iqiniswa malivelo kuboshwe abasolwa ayibona benzi bubi. Ushuga uthi no sound. Maybe that was then, guys. Is it still the case? Kwazi ngicela uye down kwi-comments while we ask this question. Uyo-check ukuthi basatsho ukuthi asizwakali.
Daniel, thank you so much for the super thanks. Okay. Guys, are we still audible? Are we still audible? Can you answer? Yes, we can hear you. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Usipho uthi, guys, no liking is nonsensical kodwa likeani. Uzanele Dave akeze lasti. Udocas asini, okay, so Gininda is done with Ndanzi's case as well, still waiting for 30 plus cases. Ukhohliwe ngo-30 plus cases. Ukhohliwe. Akasayichithi inhlobo leyo nto. And nendaba yakanongoma akayithintanga akayanga because kuzothiwa idokethi bafo. Idokethi elinegama lakhe. Yonke into ehlanganisa leyo zinto akazibambi uGininda akadlali. U-Echo knock xa ndingaphakathi ngepassword ndicela u-update yandiyafika. Ngicela usose ufake ulike wakho pha. Thank you very much. Utshabalala, yazi makhosikazi mina ngiyayithanda ukuyikhohlwa le nto ye-confession statement sikalongwe because iyathusa already le nto yokuthi i-statement sika-Mr. Hlophe about Tumelo's call has made it to court. Ngicela siyekeni nje thina asikakayizwa. Let's wait for it to perhaps be said in court or something. Until then, it's a danger zone. Abafuna ukukhuluma ngayo abaye lapho kukhulunywa ngayo khona. Thina siyazisaba izinto ezizosifaka emngciphekweni. 600 planti. Ay, jeez. Hello, Lydia. Zanele, intruders, you won't die if you like the live. Chabalala, the only problem, ukunyamalala kwakhe manje, because vele le nto yakhe ayizusebenza if he's not there. Ulerat, we know that deceased was allegedly fighting with Longwe, and we know that wound given that a pathologist is not interested in sex games. So this is unnecessary for Gininda to reread the report. Uzanele Ntuli akabhenywa akasiyona insango ngeke adlale uGininda. Ulydia said news about the case. UCK But Dali, I'm sure GININDA, he came with the already written papers. He needed his signature like Kubontanzi. Uchabalala Mantombela Bingelela, the man of the house. How kangati? We
My
can
son.
hear you. Oh, okay. Upobi, the first question to GININDA should be, why Kelly not arrested? I agree. Umpumi advocate Nxumalo is the one owayikhipha isigaxa ukuthi uTumelo wathi yilapho kwaqala khona umsindo. Ubalo stopped him and uRatha wamvala uZwide. I remember. Aisha, if I were to assess GININDA and his group members on this assignment, I would give them 0. And Ngizwa not even one aspect where he says he undertook it and these are his findings. Everything yenziwe by someone else. Cindy, copy that. Thank you, Cindy. Upobi, that question should have an answer. Okay. Urabet, the accused 5 will not win this one. Okay. Ulidia Ntanzi didn't give any statement. GININDA brought in that statement and gave it to Ntanzi to sign. Utimer, photos point I choose 3 at George Koch, and so did Pinky's cell phone analysis. Remember, Rata tried to separate the man from his device. Untombi say, I did press my like button, my darlings. Thank you.
Hold on. Qhubeke, Noni. Isn't it funny how, as the lead investigating officer, when you're questioned about where the photo was taken of accused number 3 and 5, you're unable to answer, but you did investigations? Shouldn't you know?
You should.
Shouldn't you know?
You should. Weird stuff.
Qhubeka, sis.
How Kuningi GININDA is insisting on Mgumeni's pictures ukuthi it's number 3. Imagine he dragged a late man kulamanyala wakhe. User, I feel like Gini is answering from Rata's judges. Unjomani Noni, you glowing. I do. Thank you so much. Shabalala, sorry to our international colleagues, witnesses. We will try to use English frequently. Upoilina, hi, my daughters-in-law. I'm waiting for defense to take over. Konuka kungabola.
Hey, awukwazi ukutranslate leyo mfana. isiZulu asitolile.
I couldn't get it for a second. Even me, I couldn't get it for a second. That's why I'm like, huh? Nalento yokufuna ukufunda izinto ngesingesi. Jesus. Uphindile Mbonani. Hopefully they do not have children, because what they are doing, one day it will go to their own children and their grandchildren. Mbali Biela, hi Mbali. Hi Mbali, Ulidia. This is very deep, Utulani. But guys, let's try to be fair. How come Danzi withdraw money while he had 35,000 in cash? Good
45.
question.
45 at that. 45,000.
45.
Why is he withdrawing? What for? Because he's got cash.
Mm.
Crazy business.
Roberto, you ladies favor the accused, or what is that has to do with what? We favor
No,
that there was no intruder in the house. That's what we
we don't
favor.
favor the accused, but we do believe that everyone that enters the court is innocent until proven guilty. And the state has failed to convince me personally, I speak for myself, that these people were responsible for Senzo Meyiwa's murder. So until they prove me and my thoughts otherwise, I am team innocent until proven guilty, not team accused or team defense. Team innocent until proven guilty. Thank you.
With proper proving. Mm. Uxolani, guys. Okay. No, guys, we're not doing this long. We think, don't ask us about it. We know nothing about Yona. It's not yet said in court. We only focus on things that have been said in court, guys. Please. Let's not. Please, ngiyacela ngomoya omhle kaJesu. Untombi Kai said, this part of GININDA in the witness is kind of boring me now. I think we'll only watch it when it comes to its cross-examination. He lies too much. I can't take it anymore. Umbali, we all know that Ntanzi didn't write any statement. nguye qho owabhala. Aisha, audible on my side, although there are slight breaks here and there. Utiani, hello, my people. Today I'll listen carefully to hear you guys reading my comment. Utulile Ghost Nation, Uitumele GININDA is in this life. Tomorrow he will be fixing things. We know. That one is a fact. To me, that one is a fact, Sanalam. Peter, Baloy and GININDA are not confident anymore. Maybe Mgomezulu's absent is giving them sleepless night. That is why judge doesn't want defenders to be absent. Nice forward love from Madagascar. Thank you, Madagascar. Robert Uti GININDA is putting the final nail to the coffin of the accused, like it or not. Thank you, sir.
What nail? What nail? They
The
they
name
aren't
is
leaving
Robert.
any nails on the coffin. The lid is even facing in the wrong direction on this coffin. So what nail are you talking about? Please do enlighten us.
The lead is Mr. Harrison here. They are putting him in that. He is inside the coffin. He sees himself there. Unomsa bangaklina kodwa kungene ama-intruders. Bangaklina kodwa kungene ama-intruders. Usike GININDA must tell us as a nation why he took the gun to his home for safekeeping. What was he saving it from? Kokwana siyimele idokethi yakwanongoma yegun dealer esatshwayo untanzi, but suddenly he was shivering after deleting Senzo intsomi kagwininja. Okay, over 500. Thank you, Uzwai. Zungu insisted he's on the photos with all the accused, but GININDA failed to recognize him. What an interesting situation. Umbani Ushabe, GININDA's batteries are about to die, ladies. You could hear the tone of the voice. Dini Tanda Bodari. Oh, Dini Tanda Bodali. Nothing GININDA investigated here. I was busy, girls. Uxoli kodwa ke nimzwile uGININDA efunda istatement sikantanzi enza ngathi akayiboni handwriting. uGININDA umgulukudu wakudala. Ubundle, I'm late but ngingene ngo-like. I'll watch a replay. Thank you, ladies. Thanks, Aisha. Some things sound better when expressed in our vernacular.
Tell me about it.
Eish. Ntombi guys said the police must go and arrest Zungu, then we will hear the truth after. Utsidi, my like is in. Thank you. Umlambo, even not knowing who the other people in the photos are. So who did the investigation? Who did the investigation, kanti Mr. GININDA?
Sebesaba ukusho phela because those people bayabazo accused, and it's easy ukuthi bangathi no, let's bring those people so that this person can come and tell you that this is me. If you're planning to say it's someone else, this person will come to court and tell you this is me. And then what?
Because I'm still like, where is Gwabini? What happened for Gwabini and Makosonke to refuse to come to court?
Hi, me, I don't know. Me, I don't know. There's too many things that are implicating them, Kwabin, especially with
I think
regard.
Gwabini naye une character ka accused number 5 akabhenywa.
Mm, mm.
And they knew to better stay away from him. Makati ningangifaki. U-Echo sound say right. Umakasandra, where is GININDA from? He couldn't read Lindani. Some Zulu words are hard for him to read. Yeah, but that one I do not understand. Even if he's not from KZN, if you are Xhosa, Zulu, Swati, Ndebele, there is no way you can't read each other's languages. I do.
He's pretending as if he doesn't know how to read all these names and all these confessions so that we believe that he had nothing to do with them. Nonsense.
No, seriously. If you are from KZN, you are Swati, you are Zulu, you are Xhosa, you are Ndebele, we know each other's
Because
languages. There's no way.
because remember, these confessions, first of all, were not written by the accused. The people that are police officers were writing, and with Untandi, there was even a translator.
Mm.
So you're telling me that the translator ubhalisa ngesi ST? There's no
Come on.
there's no way.
Uh-uh. Unomsa kuphelile ngabo balwe noGininda uNkulunkulu akayosibhanqa bochiko uzawumkhomba umuzo notshwala ngamanga. U-Alf Mesh, I just hope Warrant Officer Makhubo is ready for us because case 636 has taught us a lot, and at this rate we will also scrutinize. Give him the same energy that we are giving Yes, nje nje angalinge nje uMakhubo acinge fanele uba sizomnika
His,
iphasi.
he better have his ducks in a row.
He better.
Ducks better be in a row.
He's better. He better. Boba itu no choice. They better because Tina will be questioning everything. Hello Salahi. What? Days of the Black Fam. If you are following this case, the things that match are cell phone numbers versus numbers on the bank statements. Everything else is hearsay and the over explaining. That is why we are like, guys, before we move, I was saying on TikTok, I don't know. All Keta says was, but if there is someone who still believes that the state has a case, hi, that person needs to be checked. I'm like, nah. Actually, by now, if you are a guy, ask someone, are you following the Senzo Meyiwa case? Once they say they follow it, mbuze, what is their understanding? Once they say no, the state is doing it, don't date that person. Puma kuye, puma. Even if you are a lady, do not date a person who says I follow it religiously and I am believing the state is doing something right. Puma to that person because wamitisa nje. Lapho wamitiswa or wamitisa,
It
you
will
will
have
give birth to problematic children. Please, Jay, don't.
the
Utsidi,
children
we
will
need
have.
we need justice, not by putting innocent people for the sake of justice. It can't be justice. True. Unikolitia and ayihleka ndibona oo-accuse behleka uGininda wesi ufo ngelo xesha uGininda ukhomba ifoto kaMgqumeni. I remember. Hi Noni, this one. That yesterday was hilate kesana. UCK wa yawudla uphathapha oshiya indoda ecourt today. Yo, hayi ngini boys nguluva shem. Angizwa uthini yazi kwazi.
Yawudla bhatata oshiya indoda today. Yo, hi, Guinea boys, Guluva, shame. Hey, Anam, I don't get it.
Unless uthi umurhola left uGininda phayana ecourt kangabuye or something. I don't know. Cassandra, tomorrow we will correct the statement after listening to podcast. Obvious. UCK, what nailed ngempela kwazi? Makungeza u-Ivan Khoza noSifiso kungaba ngcono, guys. Me, I'm not looking forward to Ivan.
Neither am I. He was not there, Mos. What is he going to tell us? It will be
It
hearsay.
will be hearsay. Utiyani kwaZenoni, don't argue with 30%. No, we can't. Sukumani ke khuphuka Gininda Brigade sinamunkele. The toilets for you are out of the yard. Feel at home and like, please. Cosco Rise. Unqabile yazi wena. I believe that Danzi wrote the statement until Uncle G mentioned the word chilling and drinking. That's where I say I gave up. Ibhinqa elithi chilling.
Chilling and
uCasper Gwinyai Mureyesi, uGentro must arrest Kelly's mother. The truth will come out. Uzanele, we need AVL Kazungu. Umandla, bye guys. Ichile, travel safe. Cassandra, the liver, the speed of him talking of the DNA. Please take me to hospital. I need counseling and BP medication. My brain is not well. Ayikwazi ngicela uqhubeke from uThidi.
what about more than 30 cases of Ndanzi? What about Ndanzi being a gun supplier yet being given a small gun? Hey, he's gaga. Nomsa says, Nibahle zintombi, ngithanda izinwele zenu, ngipheni hlesi. Thank you, Nomsa. Xolani says, okay, my last question is, did the eyewitnesses, they said they saw people running come out of Spaza house, or they saw people running towards the park. Ungashe says people ran down towards the park. There were people who ran down towards the park and they chased them towards the park. Ukuthi babeqhamukaphi, it's not mentioned. No one says they saw anyone leaving the Kumalo resident, basically. I don't remember that evidence of anyone saying that. Uzanele says, Ndienda Kuza in that thing of 30 cases. Tidi says, Makimbi and Kwabini should be investigated. Umakimbi usejele. Umakimbi is in jail already. Uhluphesti. Umakimbi nomakho babahluphesti. Bamahluphesti. Bayaboshwa bayaphuma. Bayaboshwa bayaphuma. That's why they wanted to nail them on this case. Tulane says, a huge mistake by Ntanzi's bank statement. He forget that Ntanzi was working at a mine, but he never received a salary on it, unless if mine workers receive payments by hand. Eh, JJVD, it is interesting to note that the state had made the IO as the last witness to tie up all the loose ends. But when you listen to him, it's when you get convinced that the state has lost the plot. That's true. Mlangeni says Kwabini is arrested for the AKA case. Aibo. Aswe bosh.
Is that the Kwabini?
Ay, angas.
Highway, now is that Kwabini?
I don't know. Olivia says he's acting that one. Mrs. Aisha says tomorrow they must ask Gininda to read the number 66. CK says Aiboni Mzwile futu Gininda sneaking in another new evidence at Mangena and accused number 5. Beba koka something. Ngizwile. Uzanele says maybe Kwabini is also behind bars. Good day, ladies. Hi, chat. Better late than never. Cell phone batteries on red with this case. That's true. Hey, yes, Babalwa says hi. Aibo. Babalwa says, listen, listen to him when whispering good Jonas. He talks straight Zulu. Udlalukusa. Shady says the people who ran away from the house was Tumelo and Longwe. I remember, I'm sure, asking Tumelo. Tidi says it's amazing that he's no longer mentioning it. Alma says you skipped my comments. I'm so sorry. I don't know which one. Babalo says we're still waiting. Cases is Gantanzi. Zanele says inganegwane le. CK says even the way he pronouncing Natal, the guy is shrumming Natal. Is not make sure. Good afternoon. Is it Muke or Mukle? Mukse? I don't know how to pronounce the name. Sorry, I'm butchering it. Stelo says, guys, Gininda knows the story. Hating him won't work. What story?
Who said we hate him? Why would we hate him?
What
We
story?
don't hate Gininda. Since
Okay,
Wake Wasiva Stella says we hate him.
Also, Gininda knows the story. Gininda has been told to refer to pages. He's not saying anything engekho kwama-pages. It's like me reading notes from here. Obviously, when you ask me, no, was on page 5, I'm going to tell you exactly what's written on page 5. That doesn't mean I know my story. As a lead
You sound
investigator.
like an idiot.
No, shame on you. Lena says, Kininda said that the head from the house, it belongs to the intruders. I need Kininda to explain to us where did he get that DNA because the expert excluded the 5 accused from the house. Hassani says, where are the 30 murder cases of Mutai? Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. Uzanokola says, my colleague, beyijwayele ukuthi labafana bayenzile lento, but lately usengibiza ngoGininda uguluva. Gininda's voice was low and he could hear himself telling lies. CK says, Weskopizi balindile bonko team state. Ivy says, guys, I'm going to read 5 more comments. Noni will read 5 and then we'll be out. I'm so sorry if we can't read all of your comments, but it's been an hour. Hi, ladies. I love you and your analysis. Thank you so much, Ivy. And he says, what's new today with Gininda? Nothing new. Same old, same old. Paul says, hi, just joining now from Pretoria. Good job, you guys. Thank you so much, Paul. Hello, girls. Not Gininda acting like you can't read. Egubeni, he's the mastermind of those confessions. Magayegi drama, loya baba. Alma says Gininda never investigated this case. He just cut it and copied taxi violence investigation information yawuchitha umuthi inkonyana. That's so true. Noni, read your next five, please.
Sorry guys, I meant wadla amabhatata ashisayo when reading the statement. That's
Oh.
CK. Oh, uzanele the identity kit. Abathi nguntanzi with hoodie. When I check Longwe's pic, it's matching Longwe that identity kit. Uphindi niyaglowa siplakeni bo siglowe sonke boma
Yeah, ne?
soyenza i-skin routine kwezi channel. Uzweli, I'm looking forward to Ivan Koza's witness as he will tell us who called him and said Senzo was shot and killed by Longwetwal. For me, after seeing the interview that he did with Criselda, I'm not interested anymore. Unginikeze enye vibe, so I'm not interested. But I'm not saying abantu bangamrhaleli. Uxoli ethi sicela, I disagree with you. Wait for cross-examination. He will not answer nothing beside long explanation with no sense. Unomsa, is it allowed to do corrections every morning? Well, because they listen to these lives, so they do corrections. Because every time Ubaloye Kali Casey, he says, before we start with where we left off, can we please go to? I'm like, I was saying.
Always
Usitolephi limuzwele uGininda yo uCK even finger morning it didn't came from Danzingiyala. Alf Mashkwazi, as for the lead facing the wrong direction and Noni's relationship advice for girls to check the guy's sanity by asking about the case, their stance on this case, I'm rolling on the serious guys. You must check izinto eziserious. Michael, hi, Kenya in the building. Hello, Kenya. Okay, I'm gonna read two more, please. Ivan, because I would be useless unless he gives cell phone records or audio evidence. Ngaphandle kwalokho akazusinceda ngalutho. Uzola Lami investigated for what? Umakimbi exactly yasingendawo live kaMakimbi. Unomsa uyaloya uGininda nokucima izibane nabantu bayagula ngoba kufike yena ecourt. Listen, I'm done reading kwazi. Hayibo kwazi wena I heard you saying bengisengaphandle. Uthi kwacima izibane ecourt and then for me kwazi they did not move fast enough. Mna kwii-movies zase-America the moment umbane uthe ngeke uthe like niyazi ukuba si-alert. Hayi kube ngathi kuba bothukile nokuqala they were relaxed and then that guard eye waphakama kwazi ingathi uye wacinga mva ukuthi
yes, uqale wacabanga ukuthi hayibo kumnyama and ngazuthi someone told him uthi gada labo bantu and then he just stood up and
ungihlekisile. I was like i-delay thought.
no, i-reaction yakhe was delayed, Shem. It was very much delayed.
Mara accused bona bebezirelaxele.
But chilled. Akekho nje ukhombisa any form of movement. Bayijilele nje o-accused.
Baqhubeka yangathi kuba nothing happened kwazi.
Khona.
And it goes back to one thing lento sidla ngokuyisho me and you ukuthi these people they only react to a job that they are paid for. They only react to a job. I choose number 5 as dangerous as he is notorious. If he got paid, then he will do the job for sure. Not in jail. Hey.
Abantu kwaphela ugesi yazi bayihlalele o-accused akekho omuvile or nothing. They were just like, oh, phela ugesi, okay.
For them, nothing happened.
Yazini. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining our live. Thank you for engaging with us in the comment section. And thank you to the 431 of you who have liked the live. And then the rest of the 53.
Ambanozhenga.
Yanchacha, we're judging you. We're judging you. Anyway, thank you, Noni, for joining us. Oh, DNA license. Thank you, Noni, for your time. We'll see you guys tomorrow on Noni's channel.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. Just please make sure you do not date anyone who says the state is doing fine. By this case, uzozithola unengane engu-2%. Bye-bye.
Hayi ngibonge nakwama gifters, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hayi bo ziva. So you're not reading my comment. Okay, askisi guys, askisi abesingawafundanga ama-comment yabo siyaxolisa. Please ibasekuqaleni tomorrow, get in first so that we can get all your comments ekuqaleni, ne? Asifundi wonke ama-comment kaloku guys. Please askisi, very sorry.
Thank
Bye guys.
you.